We all like to think that the way we see things is accurate, that our story about what's happening is the actual truth, but often it's just our personal truth. Most of the time, when we misjudge a situation, it's not because we're careless or unkind. It's because of biases, mental habits built over years of experience that quietly shape how we think, feel, and act. At a deeper level, our minds develop patterns of interpretation, subtle filters that decide what feels right, safe, or important in any moment. These filters can be helpful, but when we rely on them too heavily, they can distort reality. Here's where it gets interesting. A bias can hide behind what looks like a strength. For example, being decisive can help you act fast. But if it's driven by a bias that dismisses other perspectives, that same trait becomes a liability. That's why awareness matters. You can't fix your biases. They're part of being human, but you can learn to spot them in action. Start by reviewing your B game pattern. What triggered it, what story you told yourself, and how you felt. Then look at your bias list. Which ones seem connected? Highlight the 2 to 4 biases that stand out and reflect on how they might be steering your reactions. Remember, you are not your biases. They're just habits of thought, automatic shortcuts that sometimes help, sometimes hurt. The moment you can see them clearly, you gain the power to choose a better response. So here's your challenge. Next time you catch yourself slipping into a familiar reaction, pause and ask, is this my bias talking, or is this the person I actually want to be?